The Eastern Youth Coalition for Equity has expressed concern over pipeline surveillance contracts awarded in Eastern Region, citing issues of marginalization. The convener, Comrade Edwin Nwede, during a press conference in Abuja, highlighted the controversies surrounding the contract and emphasized the need for federal government to address the issue promptly to prevent potential unrest in Igbo land.
On marginalization in the award of pipeline surveillance contracts in Eastern Region by the Nigerian-African Company Limited, NNPC, and the need for the federal government to act swiftly to avert agitation that may lead to breakdown of law and order in Igbo land. Gentlemen of the press, the pipeline surveillance contract awarded by federal government to certain companies and blocks cutting across southern and eastern states has generated so much controversy in the last 1 year. This controversy has led to agitation, which are all centered on marginalization. Today, we are here as a group to decry the award of the contract spanning the Eastern Region, in parentheses, Igbo land, which was awarded to a non-indigenous company. Our protest is even more germane now that the contract is to be awarded by the federal government. The Eastern Youth Coalition on Marginalization in the pipeline surveillance contract in Igbo land is a coalition of interest group from oil producing states in the Eastern Region of Nigeria, namely Abia, Anambra, and Igbo states, respectively. To put into proper perspective, the Eastern Youth Coalition for Equity is an offshoot of a stakeholders meeting by selected youth leaders from the Eastern Region of Nigeria, which held in Umuahia, Abia State capital, where issues pertaining to marginalization of the Igbo region were enumerated and discussed. On the front corner of the briefs as a coalition is a manner the pipeline surveillance contract awarded by Nigerian-African Company Limited, NNPC. The several companies were handled. As a group, we have gathered from available and reliable records that the pipeline surveillance contract was divided into Eastern Corridor, the Central Corridor, and the Western Corridor. While Pipeline Infrastructure Limited, owned and managed by the Oru of Warren and family, secured the contract for the Eastern Corridor. Tantita Security and Service Limited, owned and managed by the ex-agitator of Ijaw origin, High Chief Ekwemekolo government, Elias Tompolo, got the Central and the Western Corridor. We understand that the Eastern Corridor covers the oil-producing state of Eastern Nigeria, which are Abia, Imo, and Anambra states. What we do not understand is why a non-Igbo should be at the helm of affairs in the protection of crude oil exploration facilities in the region. This can only happen to Igbos. If an Igbo man holds a contract of this magnitude in Isigiri land or any other land, I doubt if they would embrace the decision. It is no news that Ndi Igbo takes the fall in the marginalization index of our beloved country, and we are praying that actions such as this only better emphasize how relegated our region is in the scheme of things in Nigeria. The security reports from the Eastern Region of Nigeria are far from palatable, a fact to which every Nigerian can attest, but rather than join the bandwagon of racist agitation, the Eastern Youth Coalition for Equity has restored to employing very legal channel to drive home the growth of generality of youth in Igbo land. It is on this note that as law-abiding youth of the Eastern region through this coalition, therefore, humbly appeal to federal government to prevail on the general contractors to accommodate youth of this coalition, which forms the mandate of youth of the region, to prevail on the requisite offices and stakeholders responsible for award of subcontract from the existing contract, which will soon be rewarded to a company of a choosing of this coalition. Now, what we are crying for, we have not relented from what we are crying for, and we keep calling on the federal government to attend to us. That thing that they have done to others, let them do it to us, except the pipe that cut across the southern eastern of Nigeria is not a Nigerian property that should be guided by Easterners. That is only when they will not listen to us. Else, they have to listen to us.
And considering now that Imo State has started producing a whole lot of gas in commercial quantity, gas is also a byproduct of the oil industry as well. So I want us to please be on the same page that much as we have done so well in calming the agitation of the youths from our region, there is a limit to how well or how adequately we can control their restiveness. I think the solution to this should just be that we from the Eastern region should be carried along in the pipeline surveillance in the Eastern region. That's
the coalition representing youths from Abia, Anambra and Imo states urged the government to reconsider the contract allocation and accommodate the concern of the region's youth, emphasizing the importance of effective community liaison for the protection of crude oil facilities. Dorcas Olariwaju, Voicetv, Nigeria.